It's getting dark. I had to shake a towel because I did not wipe all the soap off from last time. I'm gonna have this coffee and we're gonna start a work of art. Just one second. Sehr good. Haha. Hello. Oh yeah. Hope to see you guys. I hope to see you guys. I got some skin products. Oh yeah. Almost forgot. I have a lovely stand here now. Wait. Hello, guys. How's our connection? So I'm planning on applying some of this skincare that I've just gotten, and we're gonna work on some art. Okay, we're gonna work on a watercolor. So that'll be fun. Let's see here. What do I want now? It's for my skin. My skin's health. Let's see. This guy here. Hi, good evening. Hi, Ez Living. How's it going? Oh, okay, Johnny GT. You go ahead with that. Don't let me interrupt you. You please say a prayer for me and my my family, please. That'd be really nice. I'll say a prayer for you. Hell, I pray for all of my subscribers and viewers and whoever's out there struggling with addiction or anything of that nature. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how to ask for that without being super awkward. But, yeah, I'm just gonna put on some of this vitamin C. Just thinking, who should I draw, guys? Who should I sketch tonight? Because it's gonna start out with a sketch, not a painting per se. It's gonna start off with a sketch. So who should I draw? Hi, how's it going? Oh, that's such a pretty bottle. I like that. I love that orange color. There's some ASMR for you. Can't wait for my microphone to come in the mail. My little clip-on mic. Hi. I look like I'm 5'2". I'm actually 5'7". 5'7", my friend. Ooh. Yeah, I would agree. She has a really nice rack. It's probably not as hard for her to find a well-fitting bra as it is for me. It's like painfully difficult. It's always like, I don't know if I have like a wide rib cage or what. You wouldn't think. I'm actually pretty small boned, but maybe I have a wider rib cage because it's always like, it always ends up being like the cup size is way too big and the band is too tight. They should make it so that there's like a much, you know, broader setting on the hook. It it should be super, super versatile. Like, I mean, I've seen it in commercials, like women wearing, like advertising bras and wearing them, and I think they just look uncomfortably tight. It's not supposed to, like, you know, dig into your skin. I hate that. I hate it when shit digs into your skin like that. Five, 6. Hey, take care, Jonathan. Oh man, that stuff's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, you rest your sweet paws, buddy. Just don't lay down right on my new cord cables. You goofy dog. Put that away. Yes, you are a goofball. Cool things. Something very relaxing about having a skincare ritual every morning and evening. Okay, so who should I paint? You know what? I'll decide on something. I'll decide on something. And also, I'm always open to commissions. So if anyone would like to buy the painting, you just holla. We'll discuss pricing and all that in the DM Discord. And I'll share all that information pretty quick here. Oh, come on. I'm not skinnier than a skeleton. You call that a skeleton? I think not. What an idiot. I don't have a painting channel, but you know, once this channel finally you know, gets enough viewing hours to, you know, become more of a monetized and all that, I'll definitely do that. But I kind of combine all those things on this channel. I paint, I do all these things I love to do just to show that we're more than our addiction. And I think it's also helpful for people in recovery to see what I do every day to cope and to enjoy life. What the things I do that makes recovery worth it. Hi, how's it going? I know. I was thinking about ordering that toothpaste actually. Thank you. Yeah, my bathwater is super freezing this morning, so I couldn't get all the soap off, so I had to take an early bath. Meaning I'm kind of ready for bed a little early, but it's dark out, man. Feels like it's more like 8 o'clock. Oh, thank you, Angelic. That's really kind of you to say. Yeah, I smoke some weed too. You know, they even let me smoke weed in outpatient. I don't really think that's harmful. If it does more harm than good in a lot of cases. Like, it prevents drug dreams and what else? It makes it so that I eat better. So there's that. And I don't judge people who do, obviously. It's not the same as cocaine and heroin, and anyone who thinks it's like super gateway drug, you know, it might be for some people, but it's not for everyone. Too many people smoke weed and are just fine, you know, and it doesn't kill anyone. statistically, at least. I don't know. I don't think it kills anyone. It's probably not going to have anything like that in your lungs, but there's no real record of it killing people. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, I was going to do one more thing with my hair here. Starshine. Okay. Okay, damaged ends. Okay. All right. What you thinking about, Shando, baby? Here, I'll help you out, hon. I'll let you out in just a sec, because we're about to go out, buddy. We're about to go out and work on a painting. Or, yeah, it's going to be a painting. I'll let you out. What is it? Oh, yeah. I love this stuff here. You put it in your hair and it smells like perfume. Just put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit in your hair and you sort of just right through the loose ends. Or I mean the dry ends or dead ends, what have you. I have recently cut off my dead ends, but this is supposed to be super good for your hair too. I think that's enough, maybe. Goodness, that smells good. It smells really nice, that stuff. Huh. You're a fly too. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I will show you some of my art. Just one sec. One sec. Absolutely. Uh-oh. That's okay. This is an oil painting of my best friend who passed away in 2021. It's oil on panel. Oil on panel. And we got John Steinbeck, watercolor and charcoal on watercolor paper, and some gouache, I believe. Thank you. This is John Steinbeck. It's all the detailing there. Thank you. And I'll show you a few more, okay? This one I just sold. I just got a commission while live streaming, and I live streamed the process of this painting. This is Chester Bennington watercolor on watercolor paper. Let's see. Oh, come on. That should be like that, maybe. Okay. All right. And I'll show you a couple more. These ones are framed too. Here's a Fats Domino watercolor on watercolor paper. It's Fats Domino. And this one is, oops, a little crooked in there. Billie Holiday. That's Billie Holiday watercolor. There you go, you see that? Billie Holiday. Oops. There safely. There. Aha. Billie Holiday. Yeah, y'all. So for a watercolor, I usually charge around $200, more or less. And for for an oil painting, it's a lot more. It's a lot more. That's kind of a by the hour. We'll play that by ear, and usually there's like a down payment beforehand. Let me just put up this information here. You can see all my art on Instagram, and I'll also share my Discord, so we can, you know, DM. And I really appreciate it. Let's see. Make sure my hands aren't like oily. Okay. Let's see. To be at this one. Okay. And, oops. There we go. Okay. And then my Instagram is Anna dot Katrina dot art. Oh, and my Discord. Of course, I haven't memorized the last few digits at the end of the name. One sec. 13473. 13473. 13473. 13473. 13473. 13473. There we go. Okay, there's that stuff. Okay. Should start that painting soon, but I'd like to get the hair out of my face a little bit beforehand. A little bit of almonds. Oops. Let's wait to the ends there. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, Abe. Whoa, I thought you were gonna fall. We are gonna work on a painting pretty soon. It's very much appreciated, guys. Thank you. Okay. Sure it's not Poland's. Oh dear, I gotta kind of pick and choose who gets to be in the ponytail. Yeah. 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 Hurry up. We'll bring our weights in there too. Just, I like to take a little weightlifting break when I'm painting or drawing and painting every now and then. Just get that out of my face. Okay. All right. Cool. Join. You are in the Cool Kids Club, my friend. You are in the Cool Kids Club. Join the club. There's room for all. Okay, now I want to get my sandals here real quick. Not sure exactly who I'm gonna paint. We'll find someone on my computers. Whoops. Find some good paper too. I know I've got a surplus somewhere. Whoop. Okay. Got a surplus. Alrighty. Sometimes I forget where things. Got a little pencil case. Oh yeah. Okay, got that guy. What's all that over there? Okay. That's some multimedia paper, but I'm not certain as to how good that quality is. Okay, that's a little watercolor journal book. We're going to do that. Okay, let's see. Jeez. Being cold. Okay. Oh man, where's my package? Cool. Okay, well this is multimedia paper. Looking for my watercolor book. I have one somewhere. Another one. Those. What's this? Is this watercolor? No, it's multimedia. It works, but it's not as good. I know it's somewhere. I remember seeing it somewhere. I can't quite remember where exactly. Okay, did I put it in here? Oh, maybe. No, that's my sketchbook. Never mind. Oh, could that be it? Oh, possibly. Okay, move it. Okay, well, that's not it. Oh, here's some watercolor paper. Okay. It's going to be slightly smaller than our last painting. Might think about using that. Okay, that should be like that now. Yeesh. Oh, could that be it? Yes. There we go. Big paper. There we go. Excellent. Okay, guys, how's the connection? How's the connection, everyone? Is the connection okay? Okay. Seems like it's all right. Hey, good. Hi. I think we had some connectivity issues there for a moment. So we're just something damp there. Okay. Shoe over here. Little pencils. Oh, okay. Well, I think it's fine. It's fine. How is everybody? Oh, the appointment was really good, James. Thank you. It was pretty nice. Wait, yeah. Oh no. Sorry about it freezing, guys. I'm going to start this drawing pretty soon. I'm just gonna look for a reference photo of who I want to paint. Some dinner. I don't know about that. Ooh. I'll paint this. I'll paint what's on my screensaver here. Yeah? How about that? I'll paint that in watercolor. That's a cool image of a female lion right there. Just watching in the sunshine. Yeah. Oh, I should paint Shando though. Let's do that then. Let's paint Shando. Sure. Self-portrait? Yeah. Okay, I can do a portrait of Shando and me. How about them apples? I can do that. Let's see. Look at all my pictures. Oops. There we go. See if I can find the good one. Oh, not that one. Man, I'm so bad at capturing my likeness in my own self-portraits. I have a real hard time with that. And it's not uncommon for artists to have a hard time painting themselves. It's just hard to, because we don't see our faces from other people's perspectives, right? We don't see our faces from day to day, making expressions, moving at different angles and looking different. You know, it's like, I can only go off of like a photograph or something. Okay, here we go. Got some. Okay. Okay. My boy. There we go. That's a good one. That's the same one I chose for my little avatar photo. Open. Come on now. Hurry up. Yeah. I might want to make it... Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff that I stored in here. That's from a friend. That's from someone else. So that was that one didn't turn out so well. Yes. My friend did that. Friend did that. Oh, wait. Photos. Okay, come on now. Place it like that. Okay. Oh, there's a painting I did of some of my friends that hang out with at a bar. He has a bunch of tattoos and stuff. Did this a long time ago, but I actually like how he turned out, how his outfit and everything turned out there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like, if these people try to imply that conservatives are Nazis, that's pretty messed up, because that's lies upon lies. But I hope that shirt means actual Nazis. Oops, let's see. I don't know why this is being like this now. Let's see, open with, how about, that maybe? Do that? Oh, and go away. Let's not be a pain in the butt. Okay. Come on now, how about here then? Error, please work. Okay. I think yes. One sec, guys. I mean, right here, you're able to see all my paintings and stuff. Okay, we're gonna just go down. These are all my paintings and cartoons and stuff that I've posted. So let's just go all the way up. Okay, some of them are like kind of duplicated, but got a watercolor of a dog. That was bought from me by the owner of that dog. This was commissioned to me a long time ago when I was still with my ex-boyfriend. One of the last paintings I ever did when I was with him. That's a charcoal painting of a train, and it's actually pretty big. It's like 30 by 40 or something like that. Actually, slightly ever so slightly smaller, maybe 22 by 33. And it's got it's like a flying train going towards this utopian land. It has this fissure there with water. See that? And alien looking buildings, and it goes off into this hill that's off in the distance. I don't know if you see it. It goes off to this hill. Let me see if I can make it so you guys can see a little better. See, there's this little, yeah, there we go. There's a little city on the hill. And I don't know, I have that one somewhere. Hope that one didn't get wrecked. I don't think it got wrecked. There's a little study of Bob Dylan on a large piece of paper like that. There's a watercolor that was commissioned to me. It's got an orchard in the back. Let me try to zoom in on that one because it's one of my favorites. Because of the luminosity and the values, the shadows and the light, and the sky and the trees up there. You see, whoops, get out of the way, get out of the way. Sky, and you see that? See the light coming in through the dark branches and everything? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I sold that one. That was commissioned. This is just a study. It's pen and ink, paintbrushes. That was a poster I did in college. I called my poster a leaky painted train, and it's this train that I drew, and I used Photoshop, and that's actually my palette right there that I took a photo of, and it looks pretty. Oops, god dang it! No, go away, go away. Okay. That was my palette right there, the background. That was my actual paint palette. So everything you see there was designed by me. This is a little gouache painting. It was tiny, little sun there, and I based it off a song by Bob Dylan called Desolation Row. Got all these people with question marks over their heads because no one knows what the hell they're doing at the end of the day. And I got a question mark over my head, so we were right there, actually. And here's a gouache painting, self-portrait, long time ago. There's some hands, gouache. Whoops, go away. Okay. There's a seagull, oil on canvas. That's a seagull at the coast. And someone liked that painting so much that they commissioned me for a larger one. I sold it for quite a lot of money too. But this is a smaller version of it. I have that somewhere. Oh no, go away. That was a life drawing sketch right there. Okay. There's that one I showed you guys once. It's gouache on watercolor paper. There's a little little cartoon of a man running. See that? It's a pen and ink. Man running. Because my best friend said something about seeing a well-dressed man running like wild, and That's the first image that came to my head. So I made that, and I like how his hat is like toppling off and everything. Let's see. I got my best friend there kissing a dog. That's actually the 30 by 40 inch painting that's on top of my not my bunk bed, my bed frame. You guys could see that if I've shown it to you. That one's just a sketch of Audrey Hepburn with a cat. There's a self-portrait of me in gouache. I like the colors and textures there. Kind of inspired by Egon Schiele's style. There's a sketch of my sister and I right there a long time ago. I don't know, it's just a pencil sketch. There's that one that was commissioned. It's a 30 by 40 inch seagull painting near like Haystack Rock. There's a little cartoon of me when I felt like I couldn't find anything to paint or anything, so I just drew that. There's a painting, oil on panel. There's an oil painting of it's called My House is Drowning, or I forget exactly what I named it, but something along those lines, like My House is Drowning. And she's got arms that are extending out into the storm. And there's that. There's more. I did this small series where I painted the homeless in Portland. There's a few. I don't know if these guys were homeless, but they had like all their belongings in trash bags here, so I assume that they might have been. This one I really liked here. This is this one right here. I actually took a photo of that really quickly with my camera, and I have the photo on my Instagram. I have it and I made it in black and white, but I painted this as well because I thought it would make a really good painting. Just two friends meeting and shaking hands. There were two dogs over there as well. Yeah, there's that one. There was this one of some young man. He had all of his belongings in one place, and he was reading a book right there. Just seemed completely immersed in his book despite his circumstances. I thought there's something beautiful about that guy. There's a sketch of the character from Leon the Professional, Natalie Portman's character. Quiet, I'll be right there, baby. You need help? Oops, no, don't do that. There's my painting that was inspired by a dream. This one is pointillism. I did all of this with just little dots, little pin dots on the paper. Did all this with just little pin dots on the paper, like that, even the grass. Okay, that one was fun to do. That was super relaxing. And let's see, let me show you some more. There's a little study sketch of Keith Richards. There's a little watercolor and gouache painting it's a self-portrait of myself a long time ago. Actually, not too long ago, but I like how the shoulder and everything over there and the hands, it reminds me of Egon Schiele. There's some watercolor. It's like a little valley right there, you see? It's some atmospheric perspective. It's like a lupin valley. Here's Fats Domino again, Billie Holiday again. Here's a whole bunch of blues musicians that I painted on one big huge piece of paper there. There we go. You got Ella Fitzgerald, you got John Lee Hooker, you've got Muddy Waters, got Lead Belly, right, Muddy Waters is there, and you got Howlin' Wolf, Fats Domino, yeah, over there. Got some Nina Simone, Bessie Smith, Jimmy something, Jimmy, I forget now, but it's that guy, Jimmy something, I forget. Janis Joplin, Memphis Minnie, Louis Armstrong, Jimmy Reed, Billie Holiday. I don't know why Keith Richards is trying to possess Louis Armstrong, but there you have it. And I like Louis Armstrong's horn right there. That turned out really nice, I thought. So there's that. I think I pointed all of them out there. Let's, oh, stop it. Good grief. Don't do that now. Come on. Come on. Don't glitch. I might have to get my mouse. It's just easier. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, there's my ship is lost at sea, and there's a ship that's like sinking off in the distance. Don't know if you can quite see it. Let's see. Yeah, right there. There's a ship sinking off in the distance. I did that all with watercolor. There's the water there, you see? It's watercolor. There you go. There's that. Beautiful. There's a watercolor painting of one of my siblings with their pet rats a long time ago. There's a comic called Store Window Reflection, where you see your reflection in a window and it freaks you out for no reason. There's a cartoon of someone, probably me, running and freaking out for no reason. There's a sketch of someone I met when I was in Berlin. Let me show you that one, because I like how that one turned out. Oops. Here we go. Here's a sketch of someone I met in Berlin. It's good to turn that one off. There's my the Pussy Willows and the abstract one right there. I like the colors of that. There's the Pussy Willows. I like the transparency and everything. I like the way those turned out. There's some of my composers. I sold these to my brother as a series. There's Beethoven. There's Chopin. Oh yeah, there's that sketch watercolor of me and one of my siblings in the shed I used to have my studio in. Debussy. There's a little pen sketch of Liza Minnelli, or I think that might be black watercolor. There's a little rodent. There's one of my siblings. There is a little cross hatching sketch. I almost said crass hatching sketch. Okay, there's whoopsie. There's a watercolor. There's a little watercolor there as well. It's a little study of Vermeer's painting, The Milkmaid. There's a painting of my my co-manager, the co-manager of the Anna Bananas. She passed away. She was a good friend. Here's a pastel painting I made for my drug counselor. I did this during our art therapy, and I gave this to him. He framed it. There's a little pastel study I did of the movie Amelie, except I gave him a mustache. Don't know why. Thought it looked better on him. There's that. There's a bunch of stuff, just sketches. There's a sketch I did at a bar that I used to frequent. There's a sketch of Harry Dean Stanton. There's an unfinished, what was supposed to be a watercolor painting. I will finish that one actually someday. There's a oil painting of Shando and me. Actually, I didn't like how that one turned out. Shando's eyes are too close together for one thing. He looks like a doofus, and I don't like the way my face looks. And there we have it. There we have it so far. So we're gonna Shando and me, okay? Like as you guys requested. I was thinking about painting.
Shando is a doofus, though.
Yes, he is. He's my doofus. Sweetheart.
Oh, this is not a bad photo right there. I'll do that one actually.
So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Oops. Oh no, we don't want that. Oopsie days. We don't need the green screen. Yes, he is a good boy. He is a good boy in that painting. Yes, please do not spam. And you know, guys, for the most part, just ignore the trolls because I need the engagement. Okay, let's not, as as moderators, please don't jump too quickly to block and delete people. Just try to ignore them if it's possible. Okay. Okay.
You know, I have free reign to troll.
Yeah. Well, I mean, looks like there's a bit of a, overdoing it. I think trying to be a little controlling. Maybe let's see here. 2H, this one. Okay, now please work. Let's see if my internet's working here. What was it? Okay, I think I remember, but... Oh no, go back. Why does that one have to be blurry and that one isn't? Well, that's a good... I do have the other router over here. One sec. That's okay. 140. Cool. Let's fix my connection here. Oh no. Okay, doc. Come on. Please work. I guess that's the one. What's it doing? There we go. Finally. There. Well, is that the one I want? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go over here, actually. Yeah, how about that? Or, actually, yeah, no, this one. Let's see. Yeah. Just trying to make it so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit. Yeah, if I can here. There we go. If I can do that without it falling. There we go. Ah, stop it. There we go. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be the sketch for now, guys, and then I'll worry about the painting part of it tomorrow or the next day. Let's see. Probably tomorrow, actually. I'm gonna work on my painting every day. And make sure it's okay. The angle there is a little difficult there. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Got that. Oh, God, stop that. Oh, no, no. Bitch. There. Okay, let's see. A little bit like that. Okay, that goes. Make his mouth perfect there. There we go. Sometimes just like the angle is everything when you're trying to make an animal's mouth or whatever snout look just right. Just a little off and it can go down uncanny valley road pretty quickly.
I see a butt.
What? Okay. Like that, like that. Okay, like that, so. Okay. Make sure I got all that just right. Got blocking in the shapes, making sure there's an adequate amount of empty space is super important when trying to, you know, make a composition that flows, that's dynamic, that carries your eye around the whole canvas. It's like when you're thinking about coloring your paint, or you know, the color theory of your painting. You want for your eye to travel around, so it's good to have little, if you have red over here, it might be good to have a little red there, you know, so that you don't just see a splotch of red there distracting from everything. It's kind of connects here and there, and there's rhythm, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense. Okay, there's that. Ooh. So I can go like that, so. Mm-hmm. The hands are turning out quite nicely. I know I've got some erasers here. Oh no. There's all my erasers. Here we go. Redo that whole hand there. Okay. Do that. Okay, now Yeah, certain hand needles can be very tricky. Very, very tricky sometimes. But we'll get it. Hey, buddy, what you doing? Hey, buddy. Okay, we can go like that. And that's there. We go. Okay, now that can go like that. Don't do that. Okay. It's a very tricky hand angle there. Okay. We can definitely tweak that up and fix it. Maybe if I don't think too hard about it. Okay.
Burned my almost.
Oh no, I hate that. See, those are easy to burn.
Yeah, I tried cooking it a different way.
Mm.
Thought I was gonna burn less this way.
Oh yeah. That's too bad. Ah, stop it, dude. It's being difficult. Okay. Can we? See, how's that? Hmm. Yeah, that hand's giving me grief now. Hands are not easy. But there is a way to do hands that will make it a little easier. So you think about a box of French fries, right? And you attach a chicken drumstick to it. You stick out, you know, your little French fries, chicken bone for the drumstick, little French fries for the fingers. Okay, like that. Oh, this is such an awkward angle for my hand here.
Giving painting lessons?
Kinda, yeah.
So all you really have to do is draw a square and then paint the Mona Lisa inside of it.
Oh my goodness. Getting the shape of the head's pretty key. Getting the shape of the skull right.
Might end up looking like the Echeomo reconstruct though.
The what? Get what?
The Echeomo, accidental or not so accidental refurbishment.
Oh yeah, okay.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
Well, I remember that art restoration piece of Jesus Christ that was pretty bad.
Destroyed.
Yes, you know which one I'm talking about, obviously. Yeah. That was pretty sad. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, I haven't even gone to school for that specifically, but I'd be able to do a much better job than what they did. They absolutely destroyed that thing.
I think it was just some random person working there who just decided they wanted to
Serious,
do
like,
something
yeah.
about their job.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, either that or someone really wanted to stick it up to their boss or something. Okay. Okay, that's actually looking good now.
Ah,
Okay, let's see. Get those ears nice and make the ears a little bigger there. Okay. A little bit there. Make sure those eyes are good again, not too like. Don't want them to look uncanny valley. He looks like he's smiling right there. Make sure those noses pronounced there. Now my shirt sleeve is in the way though. Okay, well, that can just be like shaded a little while there. I want to get it just right there. Guess so. Okay, let's see. That angle's so important.
and we'll give you extra jowls. Extra jowls.
What you doing, silly goose? Okay, it's a big dag. Oh, don't do that now. No, 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 no. Come on. I put in the damn password now. Son of a bitch, it doesn't hold the screen long enough. What did I click last time to make it do that? Hold the screen. Okay. Okay. Okay, like that. So, get that. Please remember there's. There we go. That's better. Okay, now that actually needs to be just a tiny bit thicker there. There we go. That finger there. There we go. There we go. Stick, good grief, don't do that. And there's a little bling. Okay, on the bed there. There's a little shirt. How's everyone doing? Whoa, I'm behind. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Brandon. I agree with Raid the Fairy. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. You deserve much better treatment than what you get in this country. I mean, I don't know what it's like from state to state, but I know Oregon isn't very nice to veterans. Or at least Portland areas, cities. Okay. I like how this is, how Shando's head's starting to turn out now. Might try to there we go. So And now I think the hardest part of this is going to be drawing my face, because I am not good at capturing myself in a painting or drawing. Don't know why. I've done some self-portrait. I mean, they require that you do a lot of self-portraits when you go to art school or a class, or college for art. But God, it's so much harder than it seems. You would think it's not that hard to paint yourself, but you never just look at your face, You never just look at your face day to day, how it makes expressions. You usually see your face from a more stagnant perspective, because, just from the mirror. It's not even really your face. Of course, it's kind of what it looks like, but it's not what everyone else sees, I don't think. I think when people see move around in different types of lighting, it's a totally different perspective than what you're seeing in the mirror. Which is why I think some of us develop body dysmorphia, because, it's a totally warped perspective, at least what I would see in the mirror, compared to what I think other people see. Actually, this might be fine, though. This might actually end up a-okay. I'll even try to change the face just a tad so that does. I mean, the direction of my face. Hey, baby. You my sweetheart? Yes, you are. You're my baby. You're my best friend. Best friend forever. Okay, that's made the ear just a little. I know I've got small. I know I have small ass ears, but they're not that small. Okay. What are you doing, Chando? What are you doing? Standing? Counter surfing? I never. No, I don't want you doing that. No. That's Matthew's eggs. Don't do that. Okay? I know you're a puppy. But you've interrupted me. Now I gotta log back in. Anyhow, don't you think about it. I don't have parchment paper. Just use this. Yeah, okay. Messed up the ear a little bit. Don't you even think about that. No, no. You better get up, back up, up there, go up there. Bitch. Thank you. Thank you, Elise. Oh, Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. I can actually see what you mean now. You know, like, I mean, I thought it wasn't like a bad photo of me, but when it's cropped in like that, it's kind of awkward. Yeah. Okay, see, want to make sure. There we go. That's actually better right there. Okay, let's see about that. Let's see. I'm so glad you enjoy my painting, guys. I'd love to do this more. In fact, I'd like to make a painting channel. That'd be pretty cool. Of course, I want to, you know, make sure I get enough viewing hours on this channel and everything. That'd be cool. Okay, now, okay, let's see. Hey, my sweet boy. You happy? You super happy and content next to me painting because you know what I'm painting? Dear Lord, I'm so sorry. I hope that wasn't like that for too long. I was just saying Chando's right here. Just sort of closed in here with me more because he knows I'm painting him. That's a little too bad. Oh well. We have Shando here to chill with us while we paint, you see. Okay. Sweet. Oh gosh, I always forget to check that if I've accidentally pressed that little microphone icon. That sucks. Okay. Okay. Give it more of a dramatic diagonal feel by doing that. There we go. Ah, and this will be like, okay, kind of like that, okay, and then like that, okay. Okay, more like that. Make sure it's not too much. Yeah, it's good. Why it's important for me to look at the my chat pretty often, even when I'm painting, because I might move my phone around and accidentally press the mute. We wouldn't want that on for the entirety of the time I'm painting. By the way, guys, please don't moderate too much. I know I haven't been there to see who's trolling or spamming or whatnot. I don't know what the story is there, but yeah, just a little trolling is fine. Yeah, everyone should be nice, but let's try to ignore them because it's engagement and it's important for my channel at the right now. I really appreciate the help, but yeah, I do need the engagement. Let's not try to get all the trolls, okay? Let's just leave the trolls alone until it exceeds my ability to control it, you know? Otherwise I can just deal with it. And I you know, try to not respond to those trolls as much because they're not worth it. They're not worth our time. I pressed down just a itty bit too hard there. For fuck's sake. And if anyone keeps not abiding by that rule, if people keep deleting every single troll comment that comes along, then I'm gonna have to make it so you guys aren't really one, or whoever's doing it, not my moderator. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt any feelings, you know. I said yes, you could be my moderator because I want for people to not feel, you know, any hard feelings about that, you know, or excluded, or I don't even know how to delineate what I'm getting at here, but yeah, just take it easy. Take it easy. It's got to be another form for that, kind of like the word trigger happy, but not quite the same. It is appreciated, the help, but we don't need to try to control the whole stream when it's just a few trolls. I need it. I need the engagement. The whole goal is to get my channel out there, right? Okay. Let's put some shading right here. Oh, my baby's over here just smacking his lips. You know, Shando smacks his lips when he's especially satisfied. Come on, don't do that now. Good grief. How many times do I have to click the damn thing? There we go. I'm gonna move this a little bit there. Make sure those legs are like right there. Okay. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better. Okay. Okay. Okay, now that's his here. Damn it. Stop it. Let me go. There we go. Okay, that's good there. Shade where it's darker there. Oh, come on, don't do this. Crap, like, do I gotta fucking bash it with a club or something? Okay, let's see. Just a tad bit like that, so. Actually, more like. Let that sleep down just a bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, just wanna sure get that shading just right there. Okay, every little angle. He's smiling in this photo. Ah, I'm glad my eyes are closed in this image. It's not why I chose it. So what we're doing now, we want, okay, that's where the eyes go. Okay, I like that, so then, okay. Make a little triangle where the nose is supposed to go there. Okay, a little those should go there. Got a little bump on my nose. Okay, and then, stop it. Okay. Okay, now that can go down like that. Some nose. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's like so. Here's my eyebrow there, right around where the eye's been defined. Okay, a little bit like that. A little bit more eye there. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put it there like that. Just like that there. Oh, stop it. Stop. Don't you even think about it. Okay. Okay, like that, so. Trying to work on that ear and everything. So ears being a pain in the butt. Okay, that's the hair there. All right. Okay, and the mouth right there. God damn it. Son of a bitch, stop it. Okay. Okay, well, looks like I didn't make that shoulder quite there. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's better. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'll change that up too. Just trying to make it a little more sketchy. Son of a bitch. Let's make those lips right. Let's see. Stop it, motherfucker. Okay, there we go. Make sure these lips are just right. Okay. buddy. How are you doing? You good boy? Gosh, I can't get the lips right. That's sick. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Especially once I... Okay, just want to make sure we get those lips just right. Okay. You guys. Oh no, you got no weed. Man, I'd feel pretty anxious. That's the thing. I have a hard time with weed too, you know. I get it. I don't know what time it is where you live, but have you ever tried like melatonin? I mean, need it to get to sleep or to relax? Because melatonin can help, and if not that, maybe some lavender supplements. If you try those and they don't work, just ignore me. Because those are things that I've tried, and I mean, it's not the same, of course. I'm still gonna have anxiety regardless, but oh yeah, that's a good one. There we go.
Chando's jowls. He's jowls. He's a sweetheart.
I don't know why I can't get my damn lips right here. Okay. Okay, there we go. So my nose is turning out pretty good. So the pencil smearings are starting to, let's see. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. How many times? I need my mouse. Okay, there we go. Okay. Just want to make sure that's just right there. There we go. Now with animals, like shading, knowing where to shade is super important. Okay. Ooh, son of a bitch, don't do that. Sorry for my French. I do swear like a sailor sometimes, guys. My bad. Now that's supposed to be a little more like, okay, let's see. Angle, that angle, that angle. Here. Okay, there. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. There we go. Much better. There's, yes, oh gosh, just the slightest. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure this. Oh yes. And then he has like a little
Tiny little wart on his cheek like dogs do.
okay. Deal with this part later. Let's see. Yeah, actually, that doesn't look good in there. How's everyone doing? So this is my oops. Here we go. Actually, that could go like that. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. Come on. Okay. All right. mess around with where I put things here. Okay. All right. Okay, you know what I need? I need a slightly darker pencil to, for where I'm gonna have darker places here. There we go. Okay, so I wanna make sure, okay, make sure that it's, oh good, 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 good. There we go. Now go on. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that. Okay. And right between that. Oh yes. Beautiful. Hands are turning out good now. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that. God damn it. Come on, stop. Alright, like that, no cross hatch in there. Alright. Okay. Okay, now that's just there. Okay. Okay. I don't want it too much there. Because that's better. Alright. Yes. Oh, there we go. There we go, my friends. Look, let it go. Don't do that. Okay. There, there. That's his ear there. Okay. Okay, a little bit there. Okay. Oh, my nail there looks a little weird. Yeah, don't. Now you. Now it's all weird. Okay. Thing is, I don't want for it to look like his ears, like my finger or something. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. You know what? I kind of just wrecked that finger. With just the slightest shift in angle, you can make a finger or something look super weird. Okay, now I might want to use this lighter pencil for this now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's the ear there. Whoop, don't do that. Ear, kind of like, I want to make so it looks like that ear there. Gonna move that down like so. Kind of cross hatch it there a little bit. There we go. Okay, there's that ears right there almost. Let's see. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, now there's lots of shading going on over here. Okay. Okay, wow. Motherfucker. Stop it. Okay. It'd be such a pain in the ass sometimes, this thing. The computer turning off and on. Okay. Okay, now we want to make sure that nose is the right shape. Very important because that's his favorite body part, isn't it, Shanda? If you could choose any body part to never lose or get weaker, what would it be, Shando? Your nose, your sniffers. Hope I know what we're doing. God damn it. How many times do I have to do that, man? So annoying. Yeah? What you doing, buddy? You being a cutie pie? You being the cutest? I sure love you. You love watching Mama do arts. I'm starting to think that maybe I should take it easy on the dark pencil. So I had it pretty darn good there. Let's see. I'm sure that's quite a bit of foreshortening. And that's very tricky. Gotta really contemplate your next move with you got a lot of foreshortening there. There we go. Nice. Click, click, click. Good grief. Okay. It's like My sleeve here is supposed to be sort of in the way. Okay. Could put that where it is there in the photo. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, see here. Okay, let's see, Shando. Motherfucker. That is so. How do I keep it on the screen and make it so the screen doesn't just shut off on me every 3 seconds? Okay. Okay, that's how it's, okay, yeah, that was a little bit too much there. Yeah. Okay, it's the awkward angle of this image that's throwing me off, but we're gonna do it. Gonna make this a good one. So help me. I'm trying to like sketch this now as fast as I can, just to see if I get more of a natural feel in my work, if I work just a little bit faster, but also tactfully, you know. Gotta kind of control the crazy horse without getting, you know, without getting too controlling and without letting it, you know, run off. You okay, sweet boy? Okay, now I just don't want to. There we go. Okay, let's see, I want to make sure. Okay, is that so far? Let's fix those hands a little bit there. How's everyone doing? Sorry for it kind of, not being a little quiet, How's everyone doing here? Yes, I'm drawing a picture of myself and Shando. Yes, I am. And I'll show it to you soon. I'm almost done. That made my arm just a little too dummy thick. There we go. Make those jowls look a little more flopsies. Plopsies. I'll bet he's proud of those jowls. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, come on, don't do that now. Son of a bitch. Okay, don't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's put it a little bit down like that. There we go. Now there will be lots of shading here too soon. Oh yes, and it has a little collar. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's like I can't stop. One sec. Gosh, okay, let's see. I change that a little bit. There. Let's see where I should shade that up there. Alright, we'll deal with this later. I might want to change. Okay. Well, here it is so far. Okay, now, yeah, it has a little ways to go. And if you, yeah. I mean, I wasn't like super careful when drawing this. It was more just for fun. But I can apply some watercolors to this soonly. Just like with the dog's snout, just the slightest angle is super finicky, super important. Just want to make sure that's a little better there. Well, there we go. There we go. Oh, thank you. You like my cartoonistic drawings? Nice. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys like them. Okay, actually that needs it to be more like that. Okay. Yeah, that just ever so subtle, the angle of the you know, like the head and the everything else. It is so precious and finicky. But let's see, if there's a lot of shading there, it should make it a little. Okay. That'll be where his ear is there. Okay, maybe like that. Oh, my baby probably wants me pretty soon. Oh, you need mama's help, kiddo? Okay, I'll be with you soonly. I just wanna work on this eye here. It's just such an odd angle. I mean, it's more of a practice. Sketch, but I mean, you see how fast and loosely I'm working here and there. Okay, sort of want to get the motion of the subject. There we go. and study the values and all that. I thought this one had good values and foreshortening and all that to study. Yep. A little bit there, a little bit of shading here, a little bit. I'll make sure it gets this definition. Oh yeah, that's where he's smiling. Just wanna see where that is. Okay. Oh, what was that? Is that you, kitty cat? Okay, maybe the shading here, like that's hey, stop it, stop it. Okay, and that'll be where this little mole is right there, and then see, just want to start shading right in this area. And just a little bit of shading right here. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. My boy's gonna be okay after hearing that noise out there. Hear that? Sounds like a truck or something, but Shando freaks out over little sudden noises like that. I don't want for his ear to look too similar in shape to my finger right next to it. So, okay, stop it, okay. Just kind of like that, there we go, that's better, that's better. And kind of make it look like my hands are hugging his jowledge. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, foreshortening can be one of the hardest things in drawing. You know, drawing from a perspective of, say, like a camera facing me from up there, or like feet first, you know, of my, you know, like if you were to paint me like this, my foot like that would be foreshortening, you know, or try to paint my hand like this, like looking like that. That, you know, if you can paint me with that perspective just right, you've achieved the challenge of foreshortening. It's one of the most challenging aspects of drawing, and it can get really hard. It's kind of why I chose this, because I wanted to practice that foreshortening. So I could see it in the way Shando's face is angled here. There we go. Wait. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna get rid of that line right there. Yeah. Yeah. And kind of like shade that down there. Shade that. That way it's kind of like, doesn't look too assured right there. Okay. change that. Okay. Arm's a little bit too long. It's important to really, before you go in, and think about proportions and all that. Okay. There. So far, so good. Yeah. So far, so good, guys. There it is. There's our little sketch today. Do you like? I don't know if you see it quite right. Let me see. Let me give you an angle here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's not the best drawing I've ever done. No, I tried to get it all done real kind of quickly. But yeah. I know, honey. I don't know. So I hope you like it. I mean, it's not my best drawing, but it's just kind of like a warm-ups practice sort of sketch. You know, and if it turns out super good, I'll usually like continue painting it and everything. Actually, it's not that bad. Once I paint it and everything and get everything in the, you know, it will turn out really good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's, you know, it's hard capturing myself in my own drawing. It's kind of weird. There we go. That's better. You know, just trying to. It's that foreshortening, doing this part of Shando's face to make it look just right. It's super challenging when you're like foreshortening, but sometimes like little cross hatching helps. Getting those shadings in just right, and it can be so subtle. It can be super subtle, my friends. And sometimes the key to doing a really good job of foreshortening is cross hatching, the cross hatching technique. And I kind of want to give it like a dynamic diagonal sort of composition. So I you know, direct when you place things sort of in a directional composition, like I have things kind of going this way, like that, diagonal, it gives the painting motion. You know, they started incorporating that technique, that style into painting, into sculpture during the Baroque period, right after the Renaissance period, when everything was kind of stagnant, you know, and you had little old man looking babies in paintings and women with boobs that were shaped like oranges and tangerines. And then in the Baroque period, you had more elongated silhouettes, diagonal poses like this sort of thing, a little more emotion. Yeah, I'm right-handed, buddy. Yeah, I like how that turned out, actually. When you zoom in on it, it looks a little better, actually. I like the hands.
He's got a smile on his face.
The broke. Oh no, I wasn't left-handed. I'm right-handed, guys. I cannot draw with my left hand for the right of me. Seriously though, I mean that's probably a perspective error on your part, my friend. Gonna move this guy. There we go. There we go. Shando's the best part of that art drawing. Well, thank you, because he was the most difficult to draw. And ow! I mean, the perspective of his face there from that angle. Yeah, I'm not good at drawing myself. I've never been all that good at drawing myself, but there, it's kind of. Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Little Shando and me. All right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna crack my back after all that. Okay, wait. Oh, that was pathetic. Oh. Love my pencil case. So yes, please like and subscribe, guys. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated. I like the way it turned out. I mean, I think it'll look even better if I paint it, you know? I tried to give it a bit of a Egon Schiele-esque, expressionistic style, because that's my favorite art movement.
Try to make it look like I'm hugging his jowls.
His jowls are important. You know, have I ever tried sculpture, stone, clay, or metal? I took a sculpture class, and I once tried making a clay relief sculpture, and step 1, 2, 3 turned out really good, but as soon as I was about to render the final project, it fell apart. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It did not come out the way it was supposed to, so I must have mixed a wrong ratio of plaster to whatever. But I would love to try sculpture, like bronze sculpture sounds fun, marble sounds fun, but I've never heard of people doing marble sculpture here in Oregon. Bronze, maybe. Thank you for subscribing, Fixa. Wait a minute. Brandon, I PM Dan, please check that when you get a chance, or you can fix it. Or you can fix it tomorrow for me. Okay. Well, okay, well, I'll check it. Yeah, it happens. Yes, I'm a Christian. Yes, I'm a Christian. Madar Malak. Hi, well, I mean, welcome to my channel, Mater Mace. We mostly talk about recovery from addiction on my channel, but we also talk about art, we make art, talk about video games, we play video games, we talk about music. I can't play music, unfortunately. If it's copyrighted. And we talk about the Bible, we talk about Christianity, we talk about just all kinds of things related to recovery and redemption and bettering ourselves, and just for most part it's about improving ourselves and developing healthier habits in our lives. We talk about exercise and meditation and all kinds of things. We share ideas. I answer questions. Yep. Oh, thank you, Brandon. It's funny. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ganesh. Yeah, games can get pretty addicting. Well, when it comes to meditation, I like to just like breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly and focus on my breath or some dynamic sound. And I just focus on that. I usually do it before I wake up or before going to bed or when I'm waiting around for something. Just close your eyes and focus on the breath coming out of your nostrils, or meditate on the sound of the wind or the rain outside, or the ocean if you're near the ocean, or what have you. I was addicted to heroin for 6 years. I was addicted to heroin for 6 years, and I've been clean since February 26th. Sorry, that's my birthday. February 28th, 2023. Well, thank you, Ganesh. Bedtime, good people, Slumberland, here I come. Slumberland sounds good pretty soon. Well, it's only 8 p.m. over here, so I do this a little bit longer. I'm the destroyer. Chando thinks he's the star of the show, though, Texas. Oh, that's fine, Dustin. You chill. Chat whenever, it's all good. Yeah, one of my siblings does a lot of sculpting, and they're actually they have a knack for it. They're pretty good. Yeah, Brandon, whatever it is, I hope I can fix it. I have no idea what you're talking about. And if I can fix it, I will, whatever it is. But if I can't, my apologies. I'm actually, whatever, I'm not that good with fixing things. Like, if there's like some technical difficulty or whatever, I'm not going to be good at fixing that. I don't have any computer. I'm not good with computers, really. I'm terrible with computers. And I wish that there was like some guidebook for dummies. Actually, there's got to be a guidebook for dummies. Windows for dummies. Live stream, or not live stream, but well, yeah. Streaming your games for dummies, streaming video games for dummies. I haven't looked into that yet because I'm kind of scared. Scared because I really failed the last time I tried to use OBP Studios. And now I'm just like scared. Scared of fucking that up like a moron. I mean, that's something where, it's like, if I get back into it, it'll click. It's not that it can't be that complicated. You know what? West C Q4B, I was looking all over for my cable, my extra cable the other day, because my phone was at like 0%. My charger wasn't charging it, and I wasn't going to be able to do my live stream. And my live streams here are very important to me. And so I pray to Saint Anthony, the saint who helps you find things. And so I prayed to him, and this was after all day long looking for my cable and not being able to find it, my little extra cable, very short one. I found it like just mere moments after praying to Saint Anthony, which, to me is amazing. It just goes to show that the saints have my back, man. Oh, I haven't been crying. No, not at all. Maybe it's the angle. No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I remember we read that, Wes. In the Bible it says we are to pray directly to God in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. That stuck with me, man. Okay, gotcha, Brandon. I'll check it out. Ooh, Moose Tracks ice cream sounds good. Yeah, that's Our Lady in that's Our Lady and Jesus. Two paintings. Thank you. Courage the Cowardly Dog. See? It's that Nickelodeon cartoon from when we were kids. Oh, believe me, I cry easily. I'm actually pretty sensitive. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or get it twisted. I am actually pretty sensitive as a person. But I know who I'm talking to, and I know where shit comes from, and for the most part, I'm able to stand back a little bit and assess the situation as like, well, I know who I am. I know where I stand. And if they're gonna be bullies, that's on them. That says more about them than it does about me. They're insecure or whatever. Well, tomorrow we're gonna have another live stream, by the way. Oh, I understand, Wes. Yes, I didn't take that to heart one bit. Oh, well, I don't know. Praying to the saints and Mary is not considered idolatry, and we don't worship the saints like that. That's you should look it up. Like, yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of Protestants think. They think that Catholics worship Mary and pray to statues like that, and that's not true at all. At all. They're there to celebrate the saints and celebrate Mary and celebrate Christ. You're not praying to them like they're real. Like we don't actually believe that there's spirits in those paintings, right? Those are common misconceptions by Protestants, which have been debunked a long time ago. All you got to do is do a teeny tiny bit of legitimate Catholic research, and you'll find that we don't worship idols. That's any Catholic is going to tell you that we do not do that. That's absurd. No offense. Hello. Well, I know, but a lot of Protestants think that. A lot of Protestants say that. I mean, sometimes it's just in order to attack us, but it's a misconception you hear from people who oftentimes don't like Catholics. And it's not true. They're spreading misinformation. Fake news. Seriously, I mean, that is fake news if ever there was fake news. And there's no shortage of lies about Catholics. About the Catholic religion. I mean, some of them make us look like we're like Wiccan or something, like we're witches, and that's all absurd. I mean, not as strong as I could be. I'm not perfect. I don't go to church regularly like I should. But I'm mending my relationship with God, and I do consider myself Catholic. And there are probably more non-practicing Catholics in this world than there are practicing ones. I would wager. But I pray the rosary. I receive sacraments growing up. I will, if I get married, I'll get married in a Catholic church. I'm back.
All done?
What? No, I'm not done. I still have my phone on and everything. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take you to my room with everything here. Hopefully this doesn't fall. Let's see, put this all away. Okay. It's actually holding up really well there. That little phone stand. I really like this little phone stand. It's so cute. It's magnetic. And it folds up really nicely. Check this out. Check this out. Just put it right here for a moment. Can I put these somewhere now? Put these elsewhere. Literally nowhere for me to put this. Okay, let's put this over here. See this little phone set? It's magnetic. I love it. So you can just how compact this is and how easy. Okay, just fold it up like that. So, and then you fold this part up like that. Look how it's like a little pocket knife. Isn't that cool? Thanks. Nah, I mean, I collected a few dolls here and there. The ones in boxes are ones I intend to sell at some point. Once they become a nostalgic commodity amongst Gen Zers, I don't know. We'll see. Some of those dolls actually have gone up in price. Yeah, me too. Me too, Brandon. One religion I have a big issue with is the radical Islamic faith that I have problems with big time. LOL. I was a 18F and spent years fighting them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of evil. There's a lot of evil. Yeah, we're not gonna implement Sharia law in this country. No, thank you. And how would you recommend a non-Protestant proceed with things looking to become Catholic following their addiction? Read the Fairy. I would gosh, honestly. I would go maybe speak with a really good Catholic priest, go to a Catholic church, speak to a really good Catholic priest, set an appointment to speak with a Catholic priest that you feel comfortable with. And there's got to be some really good books on the subject. I just can't really pinpoint one. But I should be able to get some pretty good references for you. Or resources, I mean. That's true, absolutely true, Brandon. Is your comment there, saying that's every religion, honestly, as far as saying wild, crazy things about them. Well, yeah, absolutely, that's true. Yeah, I prayed to Saint Anthony. We're able to pray to the saints. We don't worship them, though. We pray to them in God's name. You know, that's not the same as worshiping an idol or something. Hey, I used to play piano. Mm-hmm. In fact, you know what? Why is this like that now? Charge that. Hi. Okay, wow. Ow. Yes. Why do Okay, here you go. Here we go. Okay, this, I just wanted to see what AI has to say about why do Catholics worship, why do Catholics pray to saints, right? So I looked that up. It says Catholics pray to saints not to worship them, but to ask for their intercession. There you go. I told you. Requesting that the saints pray to God on their behalf. That's exactly what I said, and not those exact words. This practice, rooted in the communion of saints, views saints as living in heaven and able to intercede, similar to asking a friend on earth to pray for you. That's exact. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's the same as asking a friend on earth to pray for you. It's the same as praying to the angels, or, you know. So that's just grasping at straws. That's trying to belittle Catholics. That's trying to spread misinformation, or it's just plain naivete and ignorance. But there you have it. Simple. Easy. Nice. Did I answer your question just fine, Raid the Fairy? Mm. Oh man, but yeah, there's quite a long way to go. When I was a teenager, I loved reading J.K. Chesterton's Father Brown stories, like the detective priest. That's a pretty good series right there. Yeah, wow. As an atheist, I've asked a Catholic friend to pray for a deceased friend. It felt right at the time. You see, I mean, I was agnostic for a long time, and there were times when I would pray, and I would say pretty much like, "Dear God, if you exist, please help so and so or me," or you know, and that, yeah, it feels right, and I think that's because God does exist, and He's calling for us. We don't understand until we understand. Basically, it's like we have all these questions like, why would God let us all suffer and all this other stuff? Well, I mean, God has a plan for each and every one of us. Those things aren't simple questions to answer. It's like, I mean, only a simple-minded person would think that, you know, this whole world and the way it is means that God wants for everyone. It is like discriminating against people and wants certain people to suffer and certain people not to suffer, or that means He must not exist as an all-loving God. No. Just pray, brother, and read. Like I myself use and read the Old Testament, King James Bible, the Out Testament, King James Bible, different than Catholic scripture and other religious books. But that's what I was raised with, yeah. It's kind of some insane info, to be honest, but we've all got to learn for ourselves. Yeah. I mean, there are some really good books on Catholicism. And I'm trying to remember one that I read as a teenager. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Wrong angle. There we go. My bad. Okay, one sec. Let me fix something. Oops. We don't want that. Okay, wait. Let's see. Why is there so much? Gosh, it's like at the very tip of my head, but I know I haven't read those books since I was like 15 or so. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I think it was called A Catholic in King James Church. Let me see. Really good book. In fact, this is the perfect book to have if you're a Catholic, a young Catholic, and you need to be able to defend your religion against naysayers and people who want to, be confrontational and play devil's advocate with you about everything and tell you you're wrong, your religion, such as things that people say like you worship saints and stuff like that. They have like the perfect answer perfect answers in that book that are just right. Let me see. I think it's A Catholic in King James Court. A Philadelphia Catholic in King James Court is what that book's called. Okay, Raid the Fairy. And this is what the book looks like. Wait just a sec. Okay, allow. Okay. This is what the book looks like right here, real quick. Let me see if I can get a bigger image. Okay, I guess that's as big as an image as I'm gonna get. There we go. That's the book. The Philadelphia Catholic. Oops, not Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter though. Philadelphia Catholic in King James Court by Martin. By Martin. I can't even read that. Kennedy. Martin Kennedy. That's what I can read. Let's see. So I'll read this. Yeah, and it's got like 4.21 stars. It says, after the tragic death of his father, Michael O'Shea travels from his native Philadelphia to rural Kentucky for the summer. In this land of tobacco farming, bluegrass music, and devout fundamentalist Christianity, he is compelled to explain and justify the Catholic faith. His only defense, the Bible. Join Michael on an Amish-style farmstead as he learns to milk a cow, harness a horse, disc a field, and harvest hay with a team instead of a tractor. Will he discover the truth about the papacy, the Eucharist, and devotion to Mary in sacred scripture? There you go. A Philadelphia Catholic in King James Court. It's a good one. In fact, they should make a movie out of that book, to be honest. That would make a very good synopsis for a movie, for sure. Hell, I could even probably think of who the perfect actor would be for that movie. Nice, Raid the Fairy. Yeah, I mean, even if you're not Catholic, it's a good book. And another good one is what was it? Oh my gosh. I'll remember. I'll remember. It's I have it somewhere. I know Mere Christianity is a good book for anyone who's for anyone. No, he would be too old for the Philadelphia Catholic guy role. But everyone I'm thinking about would be too old now. I'm thinking of that 90s actor in Good Will Hunting. I think he'd be good in it. Matthew something, I think. You know that kid who played in Good Will Hunting with Robin Williams? Forget his name. Yeah, Matt Damon. I think a young Matt Damon would be really good in a role like that, in a movie like that. I get Matt Damon mixed up with that guy who always wears gray sweaters in his movies. The guy from the movie Mars, I think. Forget his name too. No, maybe that was Matt Damon there, but I'm thinking of someone else. I went to St. John's Cathedral for a service and spoke to a priest afterwards, and it was kind of extremely intimidating. Yeah, like you got to know who to talk to, because some people, some priests can kind of throw you off for sure. Some of them aren't as good as they, or they don't necessarily practice what they preach, or they're just super, I don't know, judgy. You got to find the right service, the right people. I don't know. In The Martian, that was Matt Damon. Okay, then I'm thinking of someone else. He's an actor who kind of reminds me of Kevin Bacon a little bit, but he's not Kevin Bacon. And he always wears gray sweaters. He always wears gray in his films. Let me see if I can look him up. Let me see. Oh, he was in that movie about that bear that could talk and would swear, and it was voiced by Seth MacFarlane. You know that movie with that bear that was voiced by Seth MacFarlane? And the bear would like say the F word and shit. It's the actor who played in that movie. And it's also the actor who tried to argue with a plant in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. No. Yeah, Ted. I think. That's the movie, and it has the actor in it. Well, it's gonna vary the vibe, if you will, from priest to priest. There are good priests and there are bad priests. Just like in any sect, in any profession, there are going to be good priests and bad priests. And it's very sad when a priest gives you the wrong vibe. It throws you off, makes you feel uncomfortable, and makes it so you never want to look into that church or engage in it again. That's not the right approach, you know. Not everyone in the church is going to be perfect. I mean, for instance, there are churches Catholic churches I'll never go to, because the priests and the people around there are just not my cup of tea. They're not very nice. They're judgmental. They're cold. Don't care really about. They don't seem to care much. But there are good priests like the priest at St. I don't want to mention the church I might go to, guys. But, you know, there are other Catholic churches in the area where the priests are really helpful and really warm and give you a sense of, you know, feeling like you're safe in a godly presence. Yeah, that's the sort of thing you want to give a chance. What does this guy? Oh, Mark Wahlberg's the guy I'm thinking of. Why does he always wear gray in his movies? Like every single one. Like even on the... Dude, and I'm right. I'm like so right about that. Look, he's wearing gray right there. Hey, he's always wearing gray. I mean, I swear, in every single movie, he wears gray. I wonder why that is. I love a good burger. In fact, there's this there's a burger joint I really like here called Little Big Burger. And you know, their burgers they look small, like a smaller bun, but they're super compact and the patty is super thick and it's like grass-fed and juicy. And sometimes they'll have like a burger special, like a Greek burger with feta cheese, and sometimes they'll have like a bacon jalapeno burger. It's so good. They have really good burgers there. I think actually they have like a burger week in the Willamette week where they show you all the really good burger joints to go to in like the Portland metro area. And I heard that, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've never been to Myrtle Beach. And I've never been to In-N-Out Burger. I've always wanted to try In-N-Out Burger. I almost got to try an In-N-Out Burger when I was like 16 years old. I went to California. Actually, we went to a few missionaries and cathedrals in California when I was 16 with a group of nuns. And we almost stopped by In-N-Out Burger on the way home. I don't like Subway, honestly. I never really liked Subway very much. Ugh. I know some people are big fans of Subway, but they're not all they're cracked up to be, and they're not that healthy in my opinion. Yeah, the best burger joints are the small chains that specialize. Smash burgers, I agree. Hamburger Germany. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Hamburg Germany has good burgers because it's hamburger. But I want a cheeseburger. I want cheese on my burger. No mayo, unless it's avocado mayo, but no mayo. I prefer mustard and ketchup on my burger. And pickles. Pickles, cheese, tomato, definitely meat. In your face, vegan teacher. Lettuce. Burger King foot lettuce. You know that guy? Ooh, I love chicken. I love spicy chicken. Yeah, when I was in Berlin, I had a currywurst. It was a very popular dish. Pretty good. I should go out and get a burger. They don't have that Little Big Burger joint anymore where I'm thinking, but they have another one somewhere that's closer. Ooh, bacon. I like bacon in my burgers. I like bacons and pickles and cheese and lettuce and tomatoes in my burger. I haven't had a burger in like years now. And Burgerville can have some pretty good burgers too. But I always ask for it without mayo because I think it distracts from the burger and I don't really like the taste of the mayo they put on it. And they put way too much. Makes the bun too soggy. Well, I don't think anyone practically goes to shopping malls anymore. I just see a Subway on pretty much every corner where there's like an Esplanade or something. There's a Subway somewhere. Yeah, I love this. I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Ooh, an Aussie style works burger. They put beetroot. Oh, I'll bet. Okay, that sounds way healthier. Beef, lettuce, onion, tomato, cheese, beetroot. Oh, hell yeah, I want to try that. That sounds delicious. And burgers can actually be healthy, guys. Burgers can be healthy. They have a reputation for being unhealthy American food, but like if it's not McDonald's, if it's got like the grass-fed goods, like the good meat, the good quality meat, if it's like a local joint where they use real meat and not all the preservatives and everything that'll make it so that the whole entire sandwich, if you put it in a vat of hyaluronic acid, stomach acid essentially, it doesn't dissolve, it doesn't disintegrate, it doesn't turn black like a regular like regular food does. It just stays looking preserved in that vat of acid. So there's the difference between a healthy burger and an unhealthy burger. And I've made homemade burgers. I've made Greek burgers with feta cheese and spinach in the meat. So good. Those Greek burgers are so good with red onions, some Greek olives, lettuce. I think it's the ciabatta bread buns. It's got to be real meat, guys. I'll be right back.
Use the restrooms. Sweetheart. You're just a baby. You're just a sensitive little baby. I know. Move all that stuff so it's not in your way. Gosh, guys. Wow. Why you look so demure? You look so timid. My bird's here. My bird's here. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't be sad. I know it's the owls dribbling down. Dribbles. Let me tell you. Upon two love's birth kiss, the spell will break. Right? Is that true? I love you with all my heart. You're precious. And you're brave. And you're smart. And you're loyal. And you're noble. And you're strong. And you have the muscles to prove it. Okay? Don't listen to those mean bullies. They're just meanies because they're jealous. They're just jealous because yes, because you're bigger than them. Because you're bigger than them, and you're stronger, and you're smarter, and faster. You're a high caliber dog, Shando. You're not one of those little frou-frou chihuahua dogs. They're just jealous of you because you're bigger and stronger. And they're just yippy little granny dogs. Just all, and they're jealous. You're a high caliber apex predator alpha dog. AKA a real dog. You tell those chihuahuas, Shando. You tell them. He's starting to snore now. He's starting to sleep so peacefully on my arm here. Sorry, honey, but my arm hurts just a bit. You're happy. You're happy. You're happy, and that's why you fall off the bed sometimes when you're not thinking about where you plop your butt down. You just fall off the bed like a sack of potatoes. What is this? Oh my goodness. I'll kiss the royal paws. Kiss the royal paws. Kiss the... Oh, sorry. I'm startling him. He's tired. But we'll kiss the royal paws. Kiss the royal paws. There's... So cute. Yep, Shando's only 3 years old. Well, he'll be 3 years old come February 8th. So not even yet. Almost. Oh, Shando sleeps in my bed, yes, and I only have a twin-sized bed, so we gotta kind of, sometimes I gotta make accommodations. Sometimes I gotta, like, you know, compromise is the word I'm looking for. Yes, he is precious. He's a good boy. I usually don't let him sleep on my side of the bed, but sometimes he just sneaks over there and insists. But I let him this time. I did just wash my sheets and everything. Just washed our blankets and all that jazz. He is an old soul. He's kind of like me, actually. I'm a bit of an old soul myself. Hi, Tonade. How's it going? Well, good morning. Maybe good morning for you. It's gonna be good night for me pretty soon. It's almost 9 o'clock p.m. Pink Eye coming soon to a theater near you. Frank said, I wouldn't kick my dog out of bed for no woman. She can join us if she like or stay out. Hey man, that's kind of where it is. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Is like, you know, if any guy wants to date me, he's gonna have to be okay with Shando being in the bed.
But he's precious, and you know, if we have a bigger bed, it would be even better. No, he's not 3.5 quite yet. No, no. No, he was born February 8th, 2023 is when Chanda was born. I got him in April 2023, and he was very small when I got him. Yeah, I change my sheets every other, like, day of the week. Like, well, not that often, but at least every week. Yes, I'm from the USA. Well, they don't need to wipe their ass when they shit. Not like us, because we have butt cheeks, dude. There's a reason why we're the only animals that wipe, because we're the only animals with cheeks. No other animal has butt cheeks. Seriously, though. And I'm not disgusted by dogs. Also, you could get like a paw cleaner. You could give your dog a bath. Shando's actually a really clean dog. He's a very clean dog. He's got that nice low maintenance fur that doesn't collect a lot of dirt or anything. Yeah, my dog is very clean too. Yeah, they're pet wipes. I have pet wipes and I use them on Shando too. Because you know what? He hates baths. And giving Shando baths always gives me new battle scars because he's so strong and so scared of like pouring water. Like my dad was like, why don't we take him out in the backyard with the hose? Because we'd never done that per se. And I was like, and I know other dogs we've had just loved that. But I knew Shando wouldn't love it because he's not a big fan of rain even. Like, he can't stand showers, you know, the shower on top of his, like, water on his back. He likes pools. He likes ponds. He likes to skip around in those, but fountains and stuff. But he, you know, he likes to wade around in water, but he does not like showers. So, yeah, when I tried the hose, he took me all around the frickin' yard. I was like holding on to his harness, and he's practically making me go flying around the yard, and and I got like so many scratches, just trying to keep him from hurting himself and hurting me, you know. Yeah, I don't trust people who don't like animals either. You should check out hippopotamus farting. Oh, hippopotamuses have butt cheeks, I think. Don't they? Do hippos have butt cheeks? Zebras might have butt cheeks too, now that I think of it. Hippopotamus farting. I'm gonna look that up and show you. Okay. You created a monster. I guess there are other animals with butt cheeks, but like apes don't have butt cheeks. Their whole bunghole is out in the open for everyone to see. But no one's butt cheeks are as voluptuous as ours. No one's butt cheeks quite outrank the voluptuous bombasticness of a female butt. No one. No one can outrank her butt. No one. As if I should be the one talking. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me show you. I mean, but do they though? Do they? I mean, if you can see their butthole out in full view, that means they don't have butt cheeks. You know, they don't really have butt cheeks. That's just muscle padding. That's not butt cheeks on a hippo or a zebra for that matter. They just have fat, juicy looking haunches, but they don't have the bombastic butt that everyone's talking about. Well, oh my gosh, look at that hippo. Look at that hippo and that croc.
Look at that crocodile over there. It's creeping up on him. Man, it's gonna bite. It's going for it.
It's going for the butt. Oh, it just farted. It just farted on the croc.
Look at that crocodile over there.
Let's see that again in slow motion.
It's going for it.
Sorry, there you go. There you go. That thing didn't have butt cheeks, man. It just has a muscle. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. I don't know why I thought that. It might be because in cartoons they always make it look like, just to avoid showing the animal's bunghole, they always make it look like the animal has cheeks. But in real life they don't. Chemical warfare, yep. Is that AI? Well, possibly, but it's highly possible that it's not too. I don't know. I mean, these days you just can't tell. You just can't tell with a lot of them. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, if it only has one comment. I don't know. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, that one's probably fake. I mean, I could almost tell which. If I look closely enough, I'd be able to see some clues that it's AI, but let's see this lion. Let's see this lion over here. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's AI. There you go. That's AI. There's some AI for you. Dude, that's so gross. That's so disgusting. That's the most. I hate it too, man. I hate it. I hate it. It's just shit. It's just shit. Now, if we could find David Attenborough. Okay, this one might be real. Not. Yeah, that one looks like it might be real. They wag their tails around when they do it.
Look, have you ever seen a hippo fart? He sprayed everybody with his fart and walked off like nothing happened, not caring about anything. So funny. Look, have you ever seen a hippo?
Yeah, that looks like it might be real right there. That's how they actually.
So funny. Look, have you ever?
That is gross. Ooh. Making me want to watch nature videos. Wow. Well, at least Shando doesn't sleep with his butt on my pillow. Hippo poop sprayer. Okay. I'll write that down. Oh, I think I found what you're looking for. Ah, go away. Fudge off! Yeah, this looks real. Oh my. Oh my. That's a lot of gas. That is a lot of gas. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. He did that just for that beautiful family. Touching. It's touching. Wow. Yeah, I practically smelled that myself. That was gross. Wait, what are you? Are you on Parallel Planet or on what? Hi, hey, RK7777. How are you doing? Fart on the like and subscribe buttons. Wow. They do be spraying all right. Adam Sandler, oh yeah. It would be a good movie pencil. Or it actually reminds me of that Ace Ventura, that Jim Carrey scene where he's inside of a animatronic hippo, and the hippo gives birth to him. It's like that's such a funny scene. Crazy Honey Badger by Randall. Okay. Crazy Honey Badger by Randall. Let's do it. Let's do it. Honey Badger don't care. Crazy Honey Badger by Randall. Oh, here we go. I think I know exactly what this is like. This is a classic. 15 years old, probably the same one. Yeah, it's a Honey Badger don't care meme. Oh, shut it.
Go to Wix and make it
Go
yours.
away.
This is the honey badger. Watch it run in slow motion. It's pretty badass. Look, it runs all over the place. Whoa, watch out, says that bird. Ew, it's got a snake. Oh, it's chasing a jackal. Oh my gosh. Oh, the honey badgers are just crazy. The honey badger has been referred to by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most fearless animal in all of the animal kingdom. It really doesn't give a shit. If it's hungry, it's hungry. Ew, what's that in its mouth?
They don't give
Oh,
a
it's got
fudge.
Cobra? Oh, it runs backwards? Now watch this. Look, a snake's up in the tree. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger don't give a shit. It just takes what it wants. It's hungry. Ew, and it eats snakes? Oh my god, watch it dig. Look at that digging. The honey
Yeah.
badger is really pretty badass. They have no regard for any other animal whatsoever. Look, and it's just grunting and ew, eating snakes. Ew, what's that, a mouse? Oh, that's nasty.
Kangaroo rat or
Oh, that's
something.
so nasty. Oh, look, it's chasing things and eating them. The honey badgers have a fairly long body, but a distinctly thick set, broad shoulders, and, you know, they're
Yeah, they do remind me of Tasmanian devils too. I wonder if they're related. Or Wolverines a little bit. They remind me of Wolverines a little bit.
You think the honey badger cares? It doesn't give a shit. It goes right into the house to bees to get some larvae. How disgusting is that? It eats larvae. Ew, that's so nasty. But look, the honey badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a shit. It just gets hungry.
Don't give a shit.
It's being stung by bees. Nothing can stop the honey badger when it's hungry. Oh, what a crazy fuck. Look. Ew, it's eating larvae. That's disgusting. There it is, running in slow motion again. See? Now, what's interesting is that other animals, like these birds here, they just like to wait around until the honey badger's done eating, and then it swoops in to pick up the scraps.
Scraps. I love the way you said that.
Whatever you find. How's that? What do you say, stupid? Look at this bird. Thanks for the treat, stupid. Hey, come back here, says the honey badger. Birds don't care, and you know what? The jackals do it too. Look at these little dogs. They're like, thanks, stupid. Thanks for the mouse. See you later.
And
The honey
guys,
badger does all the work while these other
I have only 7% of battery life here. Phone's gonna die any minute now, so just a little heads up. Please remember to subscribe and you know, in case I don't get to tell you guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel.
And then look, get away from me, says the snake. Get away from me. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger smacks the shit out of it. The snake comes back and it lashes right at the honey badger. Oh, little does the honey
Ow.
badger know, FYI, it's been stung. It's been bitten by the snake, so while it's eating the snake, ew,
Ooh.
that's disgusting.
Ew.
Meanwhile, the poisonous venom is seeping through the honey badger's body, and it passes out. Look at that sleepy fuck. Now, the
Aw.
honey badger's just gonna pass out
I want to
for a
sleep
few
like that
minutes,
tonight.
and then it's gonna get right back up and start eating all over again, because it's a hungry little bastard.
Sounds like a good life to me.
Like nothing happened. The honey badger gets right back up and continues eating the cobra. How disgusting. And of course, what does the honey badger have to eat for the next 3 weeks?
Yo,
Cobra. The honey
I
badger.
think I'd want to be a honey badger if I were an animal. Or a wild animal.
An essay on cats.
If I were, I mean, if I could choose to be any animal, it'd probably just be like a very, very spoiled dog. Like a big dog that gets to go places and go fishing, and maybe even like a canine unit dog or something like that, you know? Because those dogs have fun. But if I were a wild animal, probably either an eagle or a honey badger. Actually, I want to be an eagle. Yeah, I'd want to be a big golden eagle. Funky. Funky town. I'd like to currently dog. Chunky town. A bird species that lives 150 years? Yeah. Until someone out predators you. I think golden eagles are just so pretty. I'd want beautiful gold feathers on my head too. Velvety golden. Ooh, Greenland sharks, man. Those are the oldest living animals or vertebrates on the planet. They I think one of the oldest species they've found of Greenland shark was like from the 1700s. Crazy shit. Greenland sharks are crazy and they're rare to spot. Oh, I love Courage the Cowardly Dog, yeah. And I love Rocko's Modern Life as well. And I remember the Angry Beavers vaguely. I saw some of that when I was a kid. That was like a very early Nickelodeon tune. And I really like, despite the fact that the cartoonist who made it is a real bad person, John Kay. Ren and Stimpy is really funny. I really love Ren. I love the art style. You know, he's a really good cartoonist, but he's not. He's a groomer. He's a bad person, the guy who did it, unfortunately. You can watch whole documentaries on what that guy did. Yeah. 1600s, wow. 500 years, I didn't know that old. That's crazy, man. And they look rough, too. They look like, you know, they've seen a lot. You mean so, the Greenland shark that I'm thinking that's around that age, looked like it had encountered humans at some point. It's like it had like harpoon scars and or they're just like weapon scars on it. Yo, my mom did not approve of cow and chicken. She thought it was like adult humor or something, which it probably was. Don't whiz on the electric fence. Good advice. Ooh, we're down to 4% battery, guys. You see how fast this seats it up? Actually, you know what? I'll put you up to my little charger, but we want to do it in such a way so that we don't break the only little charger I... Actually, no, I just got my other chargers, but still gonna take care of them. Gonna break it. Okay. One moment, you're charging up. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. Did I catch you? I'm sorry. A sec. Thought Did you see what they were doing? The cat? Did the cat try to get in here or something? Okay. Very strange. Oh. Oh. I love you. I'll be right back. Here's. Put this over here. Protect on you so they can see your cuteness. But I won't have it shining in your eye. There we go. That's like, yeah, a little bit. So it's not shining in directly in his eye, right? Like so. There we go. Be right back. One sec. Oh, that's better. That's a little better. There we go. Use the restrooms. Waiting for your mobblers. Let's hope that cat didn't sneak in here. Because they're kind of naughty. They like to come in and jump all over my artwork. Wow! What you doing, goofball? What you doing? Big chest. Big chest. Wow. Oh my goodness. Scratch it. Oh, you want off the bed? You go ahead. Wow. So big. Well, you know, you did have to move a little bit. Oh boy. How's everyone? That light is right in my eyes. Doesn't seem to bother Shando very much. Okay, like so. Yeah. He's a good boy, all right. Okay, yes. Good night, Elise. Thank you. And I wanted to let everyone know that I'm about to end this live stream to let my phone charge up a bit. He's not a smelling eye, registered smelling eye dog. Shando's my emotional support pet. Emotional service dog. Yeah, he's a pimp. Yep, I was born in 1991.
Well, you're so big. You're so twonks. Wow.
Why are you so big and heavy?
It's okay. I know the jowls. The jowls are all cuddly. But just believe that. Just believe that. I know. I know. You have a big chest because you have a bigger heart.
Yeah, he's sleepy. I'm getting a little sleepy too. Okay, take care, Brandon. No, my food never has dog hair in it, Damien. You sound ridiculous and you don't sound like... Well, you just sound like someone who's does not like dogs very much. And that's fine. But, like, if you can't stand to see dogs or dog people and, you know, stuff like that, then why are you here? If you have a problem, move on. But yeah, it's, you know, I never get... It is much easier to find cat hair in food because that cat hair is so light and fluffy. We have 3 cats here. None of those cats are mine. I can't leave my artwork out because their hair will stick to my artwork and they'll walk on my art and make it and warp it. I can't leave food up on top of the refrigerator because they'll get into it and I'll find like little mouse-sized bites in my food. If there's even a little bit of cheese or dairy in there, they'll go for it. And their hair is so fluffy and everywhere. It sticks to the broom when I try to sweep it so that it's like constantly flying everywhere, sticking to things. And sometimes their hair is so fluffy and light that it just flies up in suspension and gets caught in your mouth. It can fall in your food, you know. With the dogs, no. Their hair, at least Shando's hair and the other dog's hair, they have very coarse hair and usually gets, you know, it can get on blankets, it can get on the floor, fine, but it never gets in the food. I'm sorry to hear that, Harry. I hope your day or night goes better, man. Yeah, well, I'll jump off pretty soon. I've been doing this pretty much all day, guys, so of course I'm tired. And I had an appointment, and I did a bunch of other things. I did housework all morning and all that. Same old, same old. And I drew. I did a drawing on my live stream, and that was pretty cool. Thank you. Yes, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for promoting my channel, Brandon, Raid the Fairy, Fixa, everyone. I don't get how someone could not like dogs either, man. I love Shando. I love dogs. I'm a dog person. I'm not necessarily a cat person per se, but I know I'm a dog person. And the only reason I'm not a cat person is because I get super annoyed when they wreck my artwork. And I can't leave my paints out. I can't leave anything just sort of... It's nice if you're like an oil painter, especially, to be able to have your easel and your paints and everything just sort of out for when you want to go back to it. It's not very nice to have to constantly set up everything, and that's a lot of setup. That's a lot of work. I think it's sometimes even more work setting up than it is actually painting. So it's like getting it all set up and then having to put it all away because of a stupid cat, you know? I'm a dog person, obviously. I mean, I can appreciate cats, but they're too inconvenient for me. Dogs are easier for me. And they're just, I feel way more bonded with dogs on a human empathy sort of level. The Greenland shark can be seen with the human eye. Well, that's what I thought. I never thought of them as being invisible to the human eye. Hmm. Hmm. I had a friend who for the who had a dog. The dog is really old, around 17 years old now, a black lab, so a relatively big dog. Pretty old for a big dog. But this dog is really healthy for his age. He still goes on hiking trips and stuff. Well, this dog, for the majority of its life, lived in Germany. So this dog only responds to commands in German. So I mean, dogs understand human language. They understand what we're saying to them. I think for the most part. Well, I thought that algae was like the first species on Earth, like algae on the rocks or something of that nature. Cyanobacteria. It's the first life form. Yeah, it's the first life form. And I forget what they're called, but they're like little blobular. I don't know if they're like found in Australia, but they're still around, and I'm forgetting what they're called. They're like rocks covered in a type of algae, or it's a, God, what is it? It's a rock looking uh life form that's some type of algae, and I'm forgetting what it's called. Learned about it in historical geology. Forms that they've documented on Earth, they're called stromatolites. Stromatolites. I've actually painted stromatolites. I learned about them in this historical geology class, and it's kind of like it's like a rock-shaped blob of algae or something like of that nature. I think they could still be found. It's all right. I mean, I only had to Google it to remember what they were called, but yeah, I know about stromatolites. That's considered the first, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not saying I'm like 100% sure. The first life forms that we know of are called stromatolites, and I can spell it right here for you. Stromatolite. Stromatolite. Oopsie. Did I win the spelling bee? Thank you, Fixa. Just proof that that I didn't just Google what's the oldest life form. I know what a stromatolite is. I took a bunch of geology courses in college. And that is some type, I think that is some type of cyanobacteria. Yep, blue-green algae. Yeah, it's a type of algae is what it is. Hey, Adam. From far away, how are you doing? Just to let you guys know, I'm slowly but surely about to end the live stream. Just wanted to, yeah. Just remember to subscribe, guys, and just I'm thinking about when I should start my live stream tomorrow. Yeah, around noon. I'll be here around noon tomorrow. And again, I'll be here at like 5:30 or so to start a painting. Thank you, Ganesh. Yeah, I'm gonna unalive it for now. Just yeah. Thanks for your support, everyone. Thank you, Fixa. Thank you, Raid the Fairy. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you. Thank you, everybody here. Josh, Chai, Robert. There's a few Roberts here. Like 3 Roberts who join the stream from time to time. Yeah, so everyone, thank you so much. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Ratto, even though I think they're gone. Thank you, Ewan. Thank you, Harry. Hope you'll feel better. Thank you, JJJ. JJJJ Mewtwo'd is who I'm referring to. Thank you. Yes, thank you, everyone. Everything is much appreciated, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? See you tomorrow between 11 and noon Pacific Standard Time, okay? Bye-bye. Take care. And let me just send you some hearts. There you go. There's some hearts from me. Bye-bye.